There you go.
Thank you. My name is Tamathy, and I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I'm the oldest of 21 kids. And I don't remember names very well, except for my brothers and sisters. But there's a lot of them, so I have a lot of names to remember. And I don't remember numbers very well, except for 21 and 1. That's me. I'm the oldest. I don't remember numbers and names and places, the names of bands, lots of things like that. But I remember specific dust motes that I've met. I remember specifically dust motes at my grandmother's house. I woke up in the morning and it was quiet in the country on the hill where she lived, and I was standing in the sun and I was kind of shy because I hadn't stayed with my grandparents very much, and I could smell smoke and coffee and bacon. And my parents didn't smoke and they didn't drink coffee, and I was a little bit scared to go in the kitchen, but I wanted bacon. So I stood in front of the window and the sun was coming in, and there were so many dust motes, and I was staring and staring at these dust motes, and I remember them specifically, those specific dust motes. That's the way my memory works, and I think it's because growing up my life had two modes: very, very, very slow, and emergency. And that was it. It was either very, very, very slow, waiting in the van for hours for my mother, that we could see her through the window in the pharmacy talking. And we waited and waited and fought and tried to kill each other and then sang songs together. And yeah, I talked about it before here. It was a lot of time, and time stretched out and got very, very slow. And then someone would fall out of the van and break their head open. An emergency! And those were the two modes in my family. Very, very slow or emergency. And I really learned in that slowness. I learned that forever is in the slowness. Forever is in the dust motes that we watch when we can really slow down. I remember the face of the ghost I saw when I was 4. I remember it clearly through my bedroom window. So I know there are ghosts, and I think they are here all of the time. Not someplace up high, someplace else. I think they're here all of the time. And I think that space, all of space, is everywhere, not just out there. The all of space is inside of us. I know this from watching PBS. That there's a lot of space inside of each cell in our body, and in each side of each atom. There's huge empty spaces. And so all of the space that we need, all of eternity, is inside of each one of us, inside of those spaces. And I don't know anymore about forever. I don't think it's linear. I think it's right now, and we can find it anytime if we just slow, 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 so slow. Sometimes you have to be locked in a van for hours with a lot of kids, and it feels like torture. And it is, kind of, but later, you have this valuable thing. Yes, you can't remember numbers, you can't remember the price of eggs, you can't remember your favorite band's name, but you remember specific dust motes, you remember specific moments, and it's forever, and you can capture that and be there. It's time travel. I can go back to my grandparents' house and see their house, see my great-grandparents' house. I could show it to you, a whole different time on that hill, without indoor plumbing, with a pump in the kitchen to pump water, with one outlet in the house with a million extension cords going all over the place. My great-grandparents right next door didn't even have that. They had a bucket to carry the water from the well into their house and pour into a basin, and a ladle to drink out of. Maybe I shouldn't have seen those things. I should have been born too late to see those things, but I saw them, and I remember them so clearly, and I can time travel back there. And I can be there, and it feels like forever. And I can be right now in the right moment, touching someone's face, and it's forever.